I was playing the double deck game at the Frontier, and here's just getting started. And you'll see how many hands I played before play was stopped. I thought it was relatively mild, personally. I'm playing green chips here. Ouch.
Boy, they should take the dealer away. And an ace.
Why would they want to get rid of it?
That's a good question. Yeah, now I just lost an insurance bet.
And then the main bet.
Yay, the good guys win
Now I
one.
won one, so I guess they decided they've had enough of me.
That's supposed to win more than one out of two.
Okay. Little tip off. Spread to 2. What? Let me just ask you a question. Why, when it gets really positive, does the dealer always get blackjack?
Why does that look so familiar to me?
Okay, now we're seeing some pit activity. I should say that by this point I was noting some phone calls going upstairs over on the right side, and you'll see these from another angle. But here we go. Okay, that's it. You're done.
I take it you were a net loser on the
No, actually not. I won a few bucks.
So how long have you been playing? Can you stop that tape right now?
Sorry to jump in here, Stanford, but Bob, I'd like you to tell I mean, there are some members of the press there that may not be familiar with this whole area. Tell us what Harry's guilty of as far as breaking the law at this point.
Did you see how he combs his hair? No. I hope that was a setup, because he's guilty of nothing, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can't assume everyone here knows the law.
All right.
He's guilty of using his brain.
Well, no, he's not guilty of anything, and he can use his brain a lot
Okay.
more than that. But
The female pit boss came over and said, "That's it, spread them." And I'm now asking. I stand up and I'm asking why. And now I begin to walk, and here's where I get picked up by security guard number 1. And I'm asking him what's up. And now you can see a couple other security guards coming in. 1, 2, 3, and they're trailing me now to the cage. Now the 6'6" guy, his name is Smitty, and he's tough. Now he's got the cuffs out. I don't even have time to discuss anything
Stop
here.
that, okay?
Sure. Another camera angle. Now I'm.
What was he saying to you at that point?
They really weren't saying anything to me. Basically, I was saying I want the police, and they're just saying come with us. And before I basically can do anything, they've got me moving down the hallway here.
Harry,
Now watch, I'm complying with them at this point. I mean, I know they're, I consider myself a pretty tough guy, but there's no way I can handle these 3 guys myself, right?
Harry, freeze a second, please.
Sure.
I wanted to interject here so that I don't forget later. The part that I personally find most offensive, and I also think as an attorney is the strongest part of this case, when you watch that video with Harry up at the cage. That guy walked behind him with the handcuffs already out. Harry wasn't having any choice. Here is a person who is doing nothing illegal, and here is a private citizen with help of two others and a large, I'm not sure, publicly traded corporation behind them. Is Ruffin publicly traded? Feeling that they can walk up and take, and you know what, I'm not going to play this game of doctor, upstanding citizen, all of that. I don't care if it's a street person. What the heck is this where they think that they can handcuff somebody who is just there? All right? This is dangerous. If Harry has a gun with those handcuffs coming out, I am telling you, and please don't do this, but under the common law, under the Nevada Constitution, and under the statutes in this state, he could have put a bullet in three guys' heads and walked away innocent, and there would have been 3 dead people. And they think that this is the right thing to do? It's just wrong. Anthony mentions people aren't getting beat up anymore. I don't know. I read my Constitution, and a lot of what Madison, Jefferson, before them talked about, and our most cherished possession over and above our lives, as our founding fathers stated, was our liberty. And that's what they think they can take. This is not small stuff. Beat me up. Let me go at you in a fair fight. I'll do it all day long. But this is garbage. This is worse. I know the guy with the broken hand probably doesn't think so. I do.
Okay, now here's where they stop me. Now, you see, I'm walking right with them, but watch this. This is really quite notable. As we're coming down here, I'm walking along with him. Now he stops me and says, "Stop fighting us or we'll hurt you."
Jesus.
I didn't get a chance to tell you that. That's what they're telling me in the hallway. Yeah. Did you notice that? Okay, now's when the volume's going to come on, so if you want to...
Oh, you're not going to talk during this part?
No, I won't, because the audio will come from the tape. It's... Yeah.
I thought it was much shorter.
Notice how he's got his mouth covered so they can't see him counting?
I just take off my shoes so I don't know.